Welcome to Exposing the Truth. This is episode number 2. And previously on Exposing the Truth.
This is inappropriate for our children, okay? We are here because we care. We care about our children. Please get these dirty books out of our schools. Thank you.
You've been exposed.
Let's start off tonight with another question. How did these dirty books get into Somerset County Public Schools? This is really disturbing. Tonight we're digging deeper into who is responsible for this disgusting problem. Our feature presentation will focus on the leadership of Somerset County Public Schools. Success, nothing less. Now, let's go back to September 28, 2021 and listen to the virtual board meeting. The superintendent is presenting a policy change to the Board of Ed. Let's listen in.
For you, what I'm asking approval from the board is policy 500-4, and then I included the administrative procedures so that you could see, what needs to happen with those.
John, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
This all started before I ever got on the board. So explain your color keys to me.
So Bill, anything scratched out, and then with yellow is simply a
Time out. This is your first charge, time out. Is this a well-defined process? This sounds like he just got the memo.
Because there's a lot about these policies that I think need to be updated. But I think we need to pay a little more closer attention to some of this. But I almost think it could stand to be kind of reviewed and gone over a little bit more in depth before we rush to a vote on it. That's just me.
Time out. Second charge, time out. Sounds like he just got the memo as well. Is that what it's like to be put on the spot, or what? I guess the superintendent knows what he's doing. He makes the policies. The Board of Ed just rubber stamps them.
I think your only options are to either vote on the motion or to retable it.
Is that Bill Belichick? Did he just throw the challenge flag? We have a challenge. Now this is a great challenge. The attorney said, vote on the motion or retable the motion. That's your only choice. Let's watch it again in slow motion.
I think your only options are to either vote on the motion or to retable it.
Maybe there should have been a third option. Punt! Just joking. This should have been the third option. Let the Board of Ed read it by themselves, let them do their own research by themselves, and let them write down questions by themselves. They should have had every bit of a month or two to analyze the policy. Then maybe get together for discussion. This is how bad policies are made. Now, who does this board attorney work for anyway? These two are not ready for a vote. Let's take a look under the hood and zoom back into the meeting.
Tabled. How long has this policy been tabled, Dr. Gaddis?
Say that again, Ms. Margot.
How long has this policy been tabled?
It was originally submitted back in November 16th, back in 1999.
That's what I thought. I thought that it had been here for quite a while, and
these ladies are what we call in Quindaqua lost balls and tall grass. The chairwoman just said it was submitted for being tabled in November 16, 1999. Who was the superintendent back in 1999? Can a policy be tabled for 22 years? Why doesn't the board attorney put a stop to this? This is bordering on incompetency. Well, here's a good solution. Let's take a look at the Maryland School Law Desk Book. This is the guide that we should be using. Every member needs one. And here's a question. What is the legislative role of a board of education? Well, here's what it says. The policy role of the board is potentially their most important role. And the local board policy provides the principles and the rules under which the school systems operate. Well, what is a policy and who makes a policy? Well, the county board, they make it within a well-defined process, creates policy, and only the county board has the authority to modify their policy. Really? Well, if the county board is the only one that has the authority to modify their policy, then what is this all about?
Honestly, I'm not happy where the policy is still. So I'd like to work with Fulton staff and examine some other policies and get this thing right. So I'm asking that we table 100-4 until next meeting.
Maybe it's the staff who is picking out these dirty books. The superintendent does ask for their help. Is this board totally dysfunctional or what?
Rome wasn't built in a day, so I think that if we just go on with the changes that have been made, and then as the policy goes into effect, just as we have done in the past, if we come up with something that needs to be changed, then that wording or whatever would be introduced and we discuss it. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I think you do, though.
This is really embarrassing. It reminds me of...
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it away from the fog of the controversy.
Can this get any worse? This is one incompetent Board of Ed. If you can't get your act together, then resign today. These children deserve your best. Oh, and by the way, you just got exposed.
I'll make that motion.
Now I'll second it.
Okay. It's been moved and seconded, or hands cramped. Okay, the motion carried unanimously.
This has just been rubber stamped. After further review, this policy needs to be reversed. A timeout is not charged. Next on Exposing the Truth. Warning. Material of adult nature. This literature is not intended for minors unless you attend Chrisfield Academy and High School. Viewer discretion is advised.
Jasper wasn't even my boyfriend, just this dude I did some hacking with once in a while. He was pretty basic library systems, low security shit. Not in my league at all, but he had a big dick, and sometimes a girl just needs a big dick.
Well, Jesus gets the last word. He will anyway. His word has inspired Exposing the Truth. John 3, 19 through 21. And this is the judgment. The light has come into the world, and people love darkness rather than the light, because their works were evil. For everyone who does wicked things hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his work should be exposed. But whoever does what is true comes to the light, so that it may be clearly seen that his works have been carried out in God.